drop these monsters.
Alright, so we've been playing a nice little RTS game called Halo Wars 2. Big shout out and thank you to Microsoft. Robert, thanks a lot for this one. What do you think of Halo Wars 2, an RTS genre that is not really prominent on any of the consoles?
Oh man, what can I say about this? It is freaking awesome, dude. Really well done, super polished game. It's got everything you need in an RTS and just a game itself with all sorts of multiplayer options, a wicked campaign, awesome cutscenes. I mean, the list is freaking endless, man. I really did enjoy this game.
Yeah, I liked it. The campaign starts that you're up in orbit. You've been up there for 28 years, and there's a distress call on the Ark, and you go down to investigate to kind of get your first run-in with Atriox, the main villain of the game. And wow, what a run-in that is. What an opening sequence to the game. It sucked me right into the campaign, and I just wanted to keep going. This game, it is polished too. It is not just something that's thrown together. They've taken, Creative Assembly has taken the time and the effort to make sure that there is a solid core game for the Halo fans and for the RTS fans. I'm a longtime fan of the RTS, going back to like Red Alert and Age of Empires.
Warcraft.
So I'm a longtime fan of the RTS genre, going back to the Red Alert, Command & Conquer,
Me too.
Age of Empires. So to bring this is a nice change of pace to the consoles, because there's nothing really out there for this genre.
There's not one freaking game on the current gen consoles, man. Nothing, not one RTS.
We're struggling for an RTS, and here it is. If you guys are on the fence, definitely take a look at this one. Halo Wars 2 is freaking awesome. I was so good. It felt so comfortable to go back to a genre that I feel like I've kind of disappeared and gone away from for years. I don't game on the PC as much as I used to, so to have that crap, I'm no longer with my mouse and keyboard, to a controller, how are they going to package this in? But boy, have they done it right.
Yeah, so what do you think about the control center?
I think the control scheme is cool. It's well thought out. It's fluid. It was simple enough that you're able to get in there, but when you plan and strategize and look for your upgrades and look for what troops you want to send here and troops you want to send out there, the controls are there to know that if you take the time, you can dive in deeper than what is initially there. So the casual gamer can jump in, get a couple troops going, start to upgrade their base, and then bounce over to here. But if you get into the hardcore, I want to see if they can bring this to esports.
Yeah, me too, man. It'd be on console, not on fucking PC.
Yeah.
It'd be really, really cool to see.
That is the bonus of Microsoft, though, because they have that play where you're able to buy it on the Xbox and it automatically goes to Windows 10.
Oh man, that's a really cool feature.
It is a cool feature, but if you're hardcore console gamers like us, this is awesome. And like I said, I'd love to see this for esports, because it is deep enough. I think that they can go there, and basically what happens is you go to your base, you can upgrade your base, but to do it is simple. You just click a button, a wheel will kind of pop up, and it's up to you on to whether you choose to upgrade the base, bring out some troops,
or upgrade some tech for that specific building.
Yeah, the buildings are simple enough that they basically surround the main hub. So when you played like Command & Conquer back in the day, you would build a base here and you drop it here, and then you would build something else and then you drop it over here. Where this is, it's all stationary. It's one spot, main base, and then there's hubs, and the more you upgrade it, the more hubs will pop up around your base. I like that a lot.
Me too. It just, you know, for when you get in, when you think about RTS on a console, you kind of get a little scared because you're like, yeah, you know, sometimes it's a lot like to kind of handle. Like there's too much to RTSs if you get into certain games. Like I couldn't imagine playing StarCraft 2 on freaking Xbox. That wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
It would be just a nightmare. But then you get Halo Wars, which, like you said earlier, it has, you know, you can get really in depth into the controls, and it's not sophisticated, but there's a lot to it. Or if you're a basic gamer, it's really easy to just pick up and play.
Yeah, it's not overwhelming that it terrifies you and sends you the other direction of going, okay, I don't think I can handle this.
I'm not keeping up with what I gotta do.
Yeah, oh, I know. What'd you think of the story?
Story, I thought was pretty good, man. Like, the cutscenes, like I said, man, they fucking wicked, man.
Blur knows what to do when it comes to cutscenes, and Blur is back to do those cutscenes once again and blows it out of the water.
Watch it.
Yeah, we should just stitch all those cutscenes together and put it out, because that's just to watch that is awesome.
Yeah, the voice acting, it's great.
Yep.
The villain's a freaking badass, man.
He's incredible. I like him. Atriox is awesome.
Yeah, he's a fucking cool villain.
The characters themselves?
Well, it was nice to see a little bit of a throwback from some characters from the original Halo Wars, which I had played, and kind of touching up on that. To see a good sequel come out, I'm really impressed, man. I'm really excited.
It's been a long time, so they're gonna get some new fans who haven't played the original Halo Wars, because I didn't play it. So I didn't know if I didn't know the story from the first one, am I gonna go in and be a little blind to some of the things they're talking about here? Completely new story, so you're able to go in. I haven't missed a beat at all.
Yeah.
It was good. You're going in and you're trying to track down Atriox and solve the problem with the Ark and why it's all gone to hell.
And within the campaign, it's not just like, build your base and destroy the enemy. There's objectives you got to do. There's, it's enough diversity in the objectives, so you're not just the same thing over and over for 12 missions or whatever. Right?
Yeah, I didn't find it repetitive at all.
Yeah, it's just really refreshing, man. It's great.
1 minute you're building your base, because what I like to do is I like to sit back, build up my resources, build up. I'll sit there for 20 minutes, half hour, just at my own base, not even venture out, because I want to build my troop, and then I'll just go out and storm it all, right? So you can do that, but that's not every mission. Some missions you're going in solo, some missions you're timed, some you're building that base and going off, so it is varied. It's nice to see that it wasn't just go from point A, go to point B, beat those guys, and then do it over again.
Yeah.
The map selection.
Oh wow, great map selection, dude.
Very
and
cool.
very pretty,
It's a good looking game.
It is a very, just like we said, polished, man. It just looks so polished.
Yeah, no, I do like it a lot.
And from what I've seen, PC to Xbox One, you're not getting a lot more on the PC, like as far as graphics go or like frame rate issues, like not at all. Like it's on par, they're the same.
Now you and I jumped into some multiplayer.
Oh, that was fun.
we played, it wasn't Domination, what was the other one we played? That was Deathmatch is what we played, right?
Or Skirmish.
Skirmish. I went in solo first to play Skirmish, I got annihilated.
And then we went in together and
we got annihilated.
Oh my god.
It was good though. You can play as co-op, you can play P versus P, you can go P versus E. So it is nice, and the whole thing is co-op if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's honestly, that's huge for me, man. Co-op storyline, and full co-op. None of this like, only a handful of missions are co-op.
Yeah.
Have at her. Like that's bullshit. I want full co-op fucking story, and that's what Halo Wars 2 brings, and that is fucking awesome, man.
I really enjoy it. I love the fact that we can team
go
up.
through the campaign together, hands down.
Yeah, I've done it solo, so I'll have to go back now and we'll go in. We'll do co-op for sure. It is cool. They come up with daily objectives that are coming. They're not up and running yet because we got early builds, but they are coming, so that was cool. There's a reason to go back. There is a whole experience system within the game. There is a ton to do, more than just the campaign and a couple fights here on with multiplayer and stuff.
Yeah. So getting into the multiplayer though, kind of like we just were, what would you say is your favorite game mode? Because there's a handful. What game modes are there?
There's Blitz. I like the Blitz mode.
It is really cool.
Yeah, because I'm able to get in, get a quick battle in, and then I'm done. I like that, where if you go in and you're doing deathmatch.
You can spend 2 hours.
Well, yeah, you could be building back and forth. I like domination too. I'm always a big fan of the domination, holding down a point. So that part's pretty cool, but I gotta really kind of give it to the Blitz side right now. I'm really digging the Blitz.
Yeah, I like the card system. It's cool that you can build your own deck, and
It works off the resources, right? So you got to go out and you gain these resources, and that allows you to spend those resources on these cards. Card system was slick. I was like, what? Cards? What the hell? I thought I was just building my stuff. What is this? So that's what allows you to go in quick. The game is fast because of the card system, and I thought the card system was actually pretty smart. That was cool. You can customize your own deck, and then if you pick a particular leader, because there are different factions, more or less, that you can go in and choose, you good guys, bad guys, Isabel, you know, all those kind of things. And depending on that faction is catered to those deck of cards. So you want to go in stealth, or you want to go in heavy, you want to go in sluggish, but you're big brutes. So it's very cool. I liked the card system a lot. I thought it was quick, it was easy, it was accessible. Blitz is a great mode.
Yeah, it's really cool and just innovative to, you know, RTSs, I'd say.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
I'm under attack, boss.
All right, so what do you want to give Halo Wars 2?
Man, I could easily give it a 9. Easily give it a 9.
I'm right there with you. I'm going for a 9.0 as well. This game is solid, is definitely worth the time, and it is a nice genre twist compared to what we've seen so many times. It's something that is refreshing that I like.
Yeah, man. I'm excited to play it more and hopefully beat the co-op story with you.
Yeah, that'd be cool. If you guys like what you saw, please subscribe to us. We're posting each and every single week. You can always follow me over on Twitter at 4nextlevelgamers.
Or me at DoomGuyParker50.
And don't forget to check us out on our Facebook page at Iron Sight Gaming. Till next week, see ya!